Hey guys, welcome to my channel, GH Update 24. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. I am your friend Wade C. General Hospital spoilers tease that Ned Quartermaine, Wally Kurth, will eventually come out of his coma caused by a traumatic brain injury. But it won't be without struggles. But the struggles will be for his close family members. He might think he's Edward Quartermaine, John Ingle, his mother Leila Quartermaine, Anna Lee, and his daughter Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott. General Hospital spoilers. At least he'll know how to run ELQ. Tracy will be taken aback when he calls her Leila, and it'll take a few minutes to figure it out. Ned never called her by her first name. He called her grandmother. When his daughter, Brooke Lynn Quartermaine, Amanda Seton, enters the room, he calls her Tracy and blusters about why he's hooked up to all these wires. Tracy quickly adjusts, calling Ned Edward, while Brooke Lynn calls him father and explains he's had an injury to his head. He's overjoyed Leila is back on her feet. Tracy knows a little bit about these things, remembering what happened to Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, when he had his traumatic brain injury, but Ned's injury is in a different part. He's obviously confused, acting more like a stroke patient, but at least he'll know how to run ELQ, whether it's advisable. That's a different story. GA spoilers. Edward Quartermaine greets more misidentified Quartermaines. Edward notes to Tracy, aka Brooke Lynn, he thought she got it over on him this time, withholding his heart medication again, and he'd had a heart attack. Meanwhile, Tracy, as herself, pulls Brooke Lynn aside and excuses herself, chiding Edward and her Leila persona for upsetting their daughter, and reveals what wasn't one of her finer moments. There are limited visitors allowed in since Ned is still in the intensive care unit, so when Tracy and Brooke Lynn leave, two more family members enter. General Hospital spoilers say Tracy warns Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, and Michael Corinthos, Chad duo. Ned is confused and thinks he's Edward, and thought she was Leila and Brooke Lynn was her. Edward is happy to see his young grandsons Age Quartermaine, Sean Cannon, and Jason Quartermaine, Steve Burton, and Michael, AJ's son, and Drew, Jason's twin, are shocked. General Hospital spoilers. Olivia Quartermaine is crushed. Olivia Quartermaine, Lisa Lo-Cicero, is crushed that Ned thinks he's Edward and thinks Brooke Lynn is Tracy, and doesn't know who she is at all. He's gone so far back as Edward when she shows him a photo of her son, his adopted son Leo Quartermaine, Easton Rocket Sweta. He thinks it's a photo of himself. General Hospital spoilers. Carly's devotion to Sonny makes Drew think twice about the future. Leo is worried, but he'd never be able to understand what's going on, and he could regress, and she can't let that happen. The family is advised by the neurologist, Dr. Montague, Darren Tunder, that Tracy hired, not feeling GH had anyone competent enough to treat Ned, that he's hopeful it's a temporary condition. He thinks that along with the traumatic brain injury, Ned may have had a small stroke, and that is what his brain is responding to now, that his brain swelling's reduced. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with GH right now. Come back here often for General Hospital spoilers, news, and updates.